Oh man, it's October 13th, 2013, and Skylanders Swap Force came out, and I just got it for my Wii. Oh man. Let's go play it.
Ain't that just the luck? Another gear's gone missing. Maybe it's up inside that lock.
In this video, I'll be talking about the tragedy of Skylanders on the Wii. Now, in case you guys don't know, I'm not talking about Skylanders Giants and Surprise Adventure. They work, they work perfectly on the Wii. Obviously, the graphics are not as good as the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 graphics that the Wii has, but it's bearable. I'm talking about Skylanders Trap Team, Swap Force, and Superchargers in this video. And I'm not talking about Imaginators in this video because there wasn't even a Wii game for Imaginators. Okay, so obviously we all know that the Wii games for Skylanders started going downhill in Skylanders Swap Force. And here's a couple of examples. Right now, I'm showing you a gameplay of Mud Water Hollow on the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. I don't really know which one it is. But on the next generation consoles or whatever, right? Xbox, well, not next generation, they came out in the same generation, but PS3 Xbox gameplay right there. Boom, you see it? Now I'm going to put another game clip of gameplay from Mud Water Hollow, the exact same area, next to it. As you can see, there is a slight difference. I mean, obviously you guys can see that it is just not that good compared to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 game clips. It's not that good. I honestly don't know what went wrong, because if you guys have seen probably Wii games that have pretty good graphics, like Super Mario Galaxy, the graphics are great on that game on the Wii, but for some reason they just could not reach that same level of quality that the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 could. I have no idea why. I mean, I just really don't get it. Skylanders Surprise Adventure, Skylanders Giants, they work perfectly on the Wii. Yeah, the graphics were a bit bad, but hey, it's bearable. It's great. Then these two games come out. Man, I don't understand. I would rather try to play Call of Duty on my Wii than even attempt to play these messes of games that came out on the Wii. They never should have came out on the Wii. Now I'll show you some Trap Team gameplay from PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. Maybe even Xbox One or PlayStation 4. I don't know. But just consoles that aren't the Wii. Here it is right there. As you can see, pretty good looking. Now I'll show you the same level of gameplay on the Wii. Yeah, it is a very much downgrade in quality. As you can see, they had to downgrade the quality of the video so the Wii basically wouldn't explode. By the way, I might add, when I was playing through Skylanders Swap Force last time, because I only have it on my Wii right now, the console crashed multiple times. I don't know if it's my Wii or Swap Force, but it crashed multiple times through the playthrough. I think like 5 different times. That is bad. Crashed 5 times. It could not handle Skylanders Swap Force. I'm so glad that I got Skylanders Trap Team on the Xbox One before that, because yeah, that'd be bad. Imagine if it can't handle Swap Force, it definitely cannot handle Trap Team. It's just such a tragic thing, because if you guys don't know, most of the sales from the earlier Skylanders games like SSA, Giants, and Swap Force came from the Wii. Even Trap Team, it might have been at least close. The sales for Skylanders mostly came from the Wii, because that's the console that most people had. And because of this absolute downgrade in quality, we just couldn't run it. That most likely helped with the decline in Skylanders. After people saw Trap Team on the Wii, Swap Force on the Wii, they were like, okay, this is kind of bad. But then Trap Team came along, and that was like the final nail in the coffin. And the worst thing is, they didn't even try to release Superchargers on the Wii. They didn't even try. They gave it a racing game, which by itself, Superchargers Racing is not a bad game. It's actually a pretty good racing game. I have played it before. But even though Superchargers, in my opinion, is the worst game in the Skylanders franchise, still a good game, you cannot compare Superchargers to Skylanders Superchargers Racing and say that Skylanders Superchargers Racing you can't even compare the two. Because you're not even playing Skylanders at that point when you're playing Skylanders Superchargers Racing. It doesn't even matter what Skylander you really put on the portal at that point. You just need a vehicle and a Skylander. It doesn't matter with what Skylander you use because you don't even play as Skylanders in Skylanders Superchargers Racing. You just race the entire time. You just need a Skylander to control the vehicle with. Ah, man. I mean, after you guys saw gameplay for these, you guys can tell that these games never should have came out on the Wii. The Wii just could not handle them. They never should have came out on the Wii. I mean, I get it. They wanted to sell copies, but these games are just so bad on the Wii. It's really disappointing to see how badly these games perform on the Wii. Never should have came out on the Wii. It is just such a downgrade in quality. And in Imaginators, you don't even get anything for Imaginators on the Wii, which is probably a good thing. I can't imagine them trying to put the Wii a Wii adaptation of Imaginators, and like the best they could probably go with was like a creator app where you could create a Skylander, then maybe play one level with it, and that's it. No one would buy that though. No one would buy that. So I'm kind of glad they didn't put it on the Wii, but it is just such a horrible thing that happened with the Wii. I have no idea why the Wii couldn't handle the graphics of the Swap Force and the graphics of Trap Team. And if you guys have seen the graphics for Skylanders Superchargers Racing, it's not that good. Here, I'll show you guys some more gameplay. There is some gameplay of Swap Force on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Boom, there's the Wii. I mean, it is just so bad. It's not that good. The worst part is that these games still are the same games as Skylanders, Swap Force, and Trap Team that are on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One. But because of how badly the games run, it makes the experiences that much worse. I can't say I don't like playing these games on the Wii. I love playing these games on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 or 3, whatever. But just how badly these games run make it unbearable to play these games. It is so bad. Never ever buy Trap Team or Swap Force to the Wii. I can maybe understand Superchargers Racing, that's fine, but never buy those two games on the Wii. I am begging you. Well, I thought I ended off on some gameplay of Skylanders Swap Force on the Wii, just to make sure you guys understand. Don't buy these games on the Wii. It is very much a tragedy what happened to Skylanders on the Wii. And if the Wii could just perform as good as the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 did, Skylanders probably could have sold more copies, but because of how bad they did on the Wii, they sadly couldn't. So I hope you guys understand now the tragedy of Skylanders on the Wii. Anyway guys, we guys have enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching.